Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today's episode of the Millenniare Mindset is one that I've been eagerly awaiting to create. I've been talking to so many people about this topic in person and in my day-to-day life that I was thinking, if so many people have questions or opinions about this that they want to share on an everyday basis, how many people are online that I don't really get to speak to on a daily basis that have opinions that they want to share or have perspectives that they want contributed to? So without further ado, I thought I might as well create some dialogue on the topic of confidence and why it is so important for all of us to have this quality as employees, as business people, as students, as family members, and just as individuals in today's society. I actually had the privilege and honor of being a guest speaker at the career day that my middle school was hosting a couple weeks ago. It was just such a gratifying and humbling experience to be able to talk to those kids about my journey and how I became an entrepreneur and where I started and where I am now and where I hope to be. Obviously, at the end of every presentation, there was kind of like a question and answer period, and this one particular student asked me, how important is confidence and the quality of confidence in your life as an entrepreneur? Upon hearing that, I knew immediately that I had to talk about this in a video, especially this series. I know nowadays we talk about how important it is to love yourself and have faith in yourself and trust your opinions and trust your gut and trust everything that you do instinctually, but still, we often fail as humans because humans make mistakes, and that is perfectly okay. But it is easy to get caught up in the mayhem of society and all of these comparisons and competition that sometimes we can lose confidence in our capabilities and our strengths and the things that we love. So when this student asked me about confidence, I started to think immediately like, wow, confidence is actually a huge, huge part of my journey as an entrepreneur and as an individual in getting to where I wanted to be, because if I didn't have faith in my skills, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Mind you, I still have so much to learn. I have so much to do, but you still have to have faith in how far you have come and how much progress you have made. Otherwise, you'll continuously take steps backwards and you will continuously stay stagnant, and you will see all these people passing you by because they're confidently making decisions and making choices. And here you are just kind of doubting your capabilities, doubting your strengths, and thinking that you're not good enough. That is one reason that confidence is so important. It is so important to have faith in yourself and know that you are good enough. You are good enough to have whatever it is that you want. You are good enough to do whatever it is that you want. If anyone tells you otherwise, they are simply unhappy with their choices, or they're simply unhappy with the fact that you are having some sort of progression in your life and you are facing some sort of growth. It is so easy in the fragile society of today to internalize any sort of negative opinions that people have about you and allow them to break down your self-esteem and break down your confidence. But that is one thing that you have to avoid doing. And that is one thing that you have to prevent from happening, because without confidence, you will not be able to succeed in your career. You will not be able to succeed in a relationship or just personally and have that personal growth. It's impossible without confidence. If you don't trust yourself and you allow yourself to grow, then how will you? If you don't think that you have the capability to actually become a better person, then you won't get there. The only person whose opinion should matter to you is your own. The only person that you should be competing with is you yesterday. Because if you keep comparing yourself to all these other people around you, then you'll be comparing yourself and your growth to other people's growth, and not everyone grows at the same rate. So if you're trying to build a brand for yourself and you want to offer some sort of content or services to the public, then you have to have faith in what you're going to put out. Because if you don't, then you're gonna allow criticism to be internalized. You're gonna allow people to put you down. And if they do put you down, you will internalize that. And you'll think that what other people are saying to you and what other people are feeling towards what you put out is actually true. But at the end of the day, if you have confidence in what you wear, what you say, no one can judge you otherwise, because at the end of the day, you're comfortable with your decisions. You're comfortable with the choices that you've made. And if you're happy, then that's all that matters. As an entrepreneur, people will give you opinions that they think are not right for you or that they think are right for you. But at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you and what you feel comfortable and confident in. And aside from the idea of entrepreneurship altogether, if we're just talking about being a confident individual on a daily basis in your daily life, you need to be happy with who you are, and you need to be sure of yourself and happy with yourself. Without repeating myself again and again, simply the main message of this episode is that confidence is so important for you to have. It was so important years ago, and it has only become more important as society has become more critical and more exclusive. We're always trying to pinpoint things that we are critical about in terms of other people's lives or other people's decisions, but at the end of the day, the people that we should criticize most are ourselves. And we should be judging things that we don't like about ourselves, and we should also be giving ourselves credit for things that we appreciate. Be confident and appreciate the value of confidence, because without confidence, it's hard to become who you are, and it's hard to appreciate who you are as a person. It's easy to get caught up in the complications of society, but at the end of the day, life is so simple, and confidence is so simple too. If you're happy about something you're doing, own it, love it, feel yourself, be yourself. But if someone tells you something that makes you unhappy and brings you down, don't let that get to you, because if you're confident in yourself and your decisions, then that's all that matters, and that's all that you should take personally. Other people's opinions will always be there. Other people's opinions will always be controversial, and they may not necessarily line up with yours, but that is one reason that you need to have confidence in yourself. Whether people agree with you or don't agree with you, you're happy and you're doing what you want to do, so that's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Millenniare Mindset. If you haven't checked out the other 2 episodes in this series yet, please be sure to do so. I think you will absolutely love it if you're into this kind of stuff. I also have some other cool videos coming up for you guys, so if you haven't yet subscribed, please be sure to do so. And if you have any special requests, definitely let me know in the comments below. You can connect with me on Instagram. I'll leave my link in the bio. And until I see you guys next time, take care, enjoy the spring weather, and remember, confidence is one thing that no one can give you but you. So make sure you do that for yourself, because you won't regret it. See you guys.